MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Touki Toussaint gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Love this arm from Touki. Kind of a loose arm. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Pedro Martinez. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. His changeup has gotten a lot better. Toiled a little bit between the rotation and the bullpen. I think this guy has a bright future. And if he's throwing strikes early, look out. He can shut just about anybody down.
Jerome Driscoll is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. The 1-1. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
That brings up Wander Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Trevor Bauer will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Braves, the second baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Albies on at first, nobody out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Fouled off. The fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Albies is on the move. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More on tap from Game 5 after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And now pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is big. The right fielder.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. He's set. Here it comes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Runner goes for second. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play.
Batting 7.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
A man on third with 2 down. Three and 0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Taken but called a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
No score here as we play inning number 2. This one's down to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now the pitch. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next, it'll be Austin Riley. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Freeman gets his lead at first, nobody out. 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
The 2-2. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Zach Collins. Popped him up. Driscoll shading to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
So with two gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And you can see there the Padres are already through to the next round. They'll take on the winner of this series in the NLCS. So now here is Kevin Green looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Now here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Ready now is Gavin Lux, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Gavin Lux.
First offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So the next to bat will be Jerome Driscoll. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The box is Tuki Toussaint as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 62.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but
Now
that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger is there, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now here is Wander Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit on the ground to short. Garcia has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His second home run of the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. One run, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Here's Mookie Betts. He singled in his first AB. Now here it comes.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The center fielder, Ronald
First
Acuna
pitch coming. Here it is.
Jr.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A little bouncer. The next 0-2. pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Bellinger's in pursuit.
He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Next up is Austin Riley. Worked a walk his first time up. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Riley is off of first with 2 away. Look out, 2-0 now.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Edwin Rios.
Edwin Rios.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Rios is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And he misses 2-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Next to dig in, Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. One out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. on. He swings right through it there. 2-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, fair ball down the line.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 2-1. He's running right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. Standing in now, Trevor Bauer. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Jerome Driscoll, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so he said they have to change their mentality at the plate. They can't accept that they're running into good pitching and therefore don't stand a chance. He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Zach Collins. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Kevin Green, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A strike to even the count. 1-1. Bauer into his motion. Here's the pitch. Now that's popped up. And that's going to land foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate, Touki Toussaint. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Tyler Matzik takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68.
Now to the plate, here is Wander Franco. He grounded out last time up. First offering, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
center fielder,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-0 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. For his career in this matchup, he's got 8 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over, back in standing. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Ozuna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
now batting, the left fielder, Edwin Rios.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in Edwin Rios. From the stretch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Late that time for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 2-0 LA. Ozzie Albies will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
So next to hit is Marcell Ozuna. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Bauer's ready. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's on his horse, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw goes to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Freddie Freeman flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Pulled toward right. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So now to the plate, Austin Riley. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. But he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. He pulls into third safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. No hits to this point. He's set the 0-1, and it's 1-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The set and the 1-1. 2-1.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're on to the 7th inning now in the deciding Game 5, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Edgar Alanis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Next to hit is Gavin Lux. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Sliced hard but foul. Here comes the 1-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing and a liner. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Good battle. Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Trey Mancini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Trey Mancini.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Arcia gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 2-2. Scott Alexander will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins.
The catcher, Zach Collins.
And now the first pitch.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Next to hit, Kevin Green. He went down on strikes in.
Shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Johan Camargo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Braves. Number 17, Johan Camargo.
First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The count now at 2-2. Right side, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Stepping up is Jerome Driscoll. He flew out in his last AB.
The third baseman,
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Soft liner toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Wander Franco.
Digging in next, Wander Franco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3 and 1.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well at 4th field. I'd be looking here.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2, the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains 2-2. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
And now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, not a good spot to be down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Ronald Acuna will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. A.J. Minter will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
A.J. Minter.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. Pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
To the plate now, Mookie Betts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Popped him up. Freeman waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Edwin Rios.
Stepping in next, Edwin Rios. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate now is Travis d'Arnaud, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1.
Freeman.
Now here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. Misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
And stepping in, Austin Riley. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch, and he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
2 balls and a strike. Three balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia. Hard hit at third. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Zach Collins.
Big at bat now, and here is Zach Collins. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More on tap from Game 5 after this. We are into extra innings, and up next will be Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. fouled away. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
A.J. Pollard
is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
A.J. Pollard.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 2-0 on the way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So now to the plate, Jerome Driscoll is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Now the 2-1. Popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Brustar Gratterall comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Brustar Gratterall.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kevin Green.
The right fielder, Kevin Green.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Looking up for the Braves, the pitcher, A.J.
Yomer Sanchez is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. First offering on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Hey, that's perfect execution of getting a bunt down for a single right there. Taking everything into account, all the variables. He saw the corners were a little pushed back, and he knew his job was to get on base and pass the baton. And now he sets up the boys as the possible winning run.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. Sanchez rounds third and is striding for home. And their dream season continues. They walk off a winner. And with it, it's on to the NLCS.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind